So, hello and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about releasing the discouragement you feel as you're moving forward on your energetic or awareness path. Wow, there's a lot of energy around that. And why is that? Well, because we all want to be further down our path than we are. This is true for someone who is actually really amazing and going really far, and for someone who feels like they have barely even started. And a lot of times, even if we've been on our awareness path, our self growth journey for a while, it can feel like we haven't made much progress. Yeah, and I know this because I've felt this way myself. And there's a kind of trick that we can use to look at to see exactly how far you've come. And so what happens is when you being living your life every day is probably just a slight bit better than the previous day. But because you're living it and you're comparing today to like yesterday, there's not going to be that much change between who you are today and who you were yesterday. But if we look back further, if we take like a little look and see about like where you are today to where you were a year ago, do you feel that there's a lot of difference there? And you also feel there's a resistance to even looking back there? Yeah, because most of us, when we look back there, we see things that we didn't really like. We realize that things weren't so good back then. Wow. Yeah. So everywhere that you've been comparing your speed, your growth journey just yesterday or last week, when it'd be a contribution to look to see how far you've come over the last year, do you choose to release and let all that go? Ah, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah. Now, we all want to move further, faster on our self growth journey. And sometimes when it feels like you haven't been moving far enough or fast enough, it can be really discouraging. And a lot of us, we've been on this journey for a long time. Wow. Yeah. Some of us, all of our lives, some of us for 5, 10, 20, ooh, even 30 years. And what happens with all that stuff? Well, there are going to be times when we're going to be moving really far and fast, and other times where it kind of feels like we're kind of stuck. Well, and one of the parts that happens, we talk a lot about judgment and how much of your feelings, what you think are 100% your feelings, 100% your thoughts, can feel like it's just you. But what we've found is that there's always an external component. Because you're so energetically aware, any thought, feeling, or emotion you're having is going to have a component that's from 10 to 90% stuff that you're picking up from other people, other energies around you. So even if you're authentically feeling discouraged, and I get that a lot of you are, I've had many a times that I felt really discouraged myself. There's a component that's not even yours. But because it's so logical and true that you would be feeling this emotion because you feel discouraged now, it's easy to just think all those other emotions are yours. But when we release those, then that discouragement gets so much less. So, all the discouragement you've been feeling, ooh, yikes, let's just release all that. Release, release, release. Let go, let go, let go. Dissipate, dissipate, dissipate. Drain, 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 drain. Oh, that's feeling a lot better. But of that discouragement that you thought was 100% yours, how much is 100% yours and how much is someone or something else? Ugh, yikes. You feel the kind of grossness on that someone, something else. Yeah, that's because you're perceiving those other people's emotions of discouragement. And they basically add to your level of discouragement. So when we release those, the energies that you're picking up, it's kind of like turning down the radio volume if you're listening to a sad song. And when you turn down the volume, it just makes it easier for you to have more of your authentic feelings. So all those discouragement feelings you're picking up from other people or other energies, ooh, you choose just to release all those and let them have that discouraging feeling, and you just feel what are authentically your feelings and your emotions. Ooh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Release, release, release. Let go, let go, let go. Wow. Okay. And so now, does your discouragement that you feel, does it feel less? Yeah, it feels a lot less. And one of the parts around anything that we start justifying, and it's harder for us to see the truth around it. So when you're feeling discouraged, there's so many logical reasons that you feel discouraged. Ugh, yeah, do you feel all those reasons starts building up? Yeah. Um, and because of that, it's harder to see those external energies and emotions. But like I mentioned before, is any feeling or emotion you have has a component that's 10 to 90% not even your feelings and emotions. So ideally, you want to feel only your feelings and emotions because those are the authentic feelings that you have. Awesome. Yeah. So, any other feelings and emotions that you thought were 100% yours that actually have a component that's not yours, do you choose to release that component and let those other people and other energies have their own feelings and emotions, their own experience, and you have your own authentic experience? Do you feel how things just like release and you feel so much more peaceful? Right. And that's one of the cool parts about when you just know about energetic work, sometimes just the awareness of what's going on there allows you to just automatically energetic release it. Woo. Yeah. So what is everything else that you're aware of that you can just now automatically and easily release? Ooh, that feels really good. Awesome. So I'm Max Riggs, Energetic Awareness Explorer, and your energetic guide, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.